Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chama. For those that are new, I'm a content creator based in Ontario, Canada. Guys, you're welcome. If this is your first time, please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe. Okay, you can also turn the notification bell on so as to get notified whenever I post a video. And don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. So I stumbled upon my video I made in 2018. This was one of my first job in Canada as a cleaner, and I saw this video because my sister always asks me, what's the nature of your job, what does the job look like, and all that. So I tried to make a video, and then I wasn't even a YouTuber then, and I just made this video for documentation sake, pictures and videos actually, and I sent to my sister and. So today I saw the video, I was like, oh, so I still have this clip. So I had to just, okay, let me use this clip to motivate someone out there that is confused about life, probably because where you came from, you are high and mighty, you are a manager of oil and gas firm, of a bank manager, and you can come here and take up any job in Canada because you're aiming high, you just want to start big and all that. So when I came into Canada in 2018, I took up a course because I was actually pregnant then. I should be about 3 to 4 months pregnant then, and so I was that was a course I was doing while my husband was working, and in between it's just like a three three times a weekend, of course, so I have time to myself to work, and my kids also go to daycare and all that. So I actually applied for jobs in some of the big firms in Canada, like bank jobs, and there's so many big eye jobs, and they kept on turning me down. Reason because I don't have Canadian work experience. Got to a point I was even angry. I was like, how can I have this experience if you don't hire me? You need to hire me, and then I have the experience. I'll put it in my resume that I previously have worked year and year and year and year. Now I have the experience. So you can't just like deny or decline my application just because I don't have Canadian work experience. So that was one of my challenges then when I was looking for jobs. So to God be the glory, I had to just lower my standard to looking for sitter jobs, cleaner jobs and all of that. So I got a lot actually, and part of the ones I got was in an agency actually was a cleaner job in a retirement home and people's home. So it's like an agency. You tell them what you actually want. If you want to take up jobs that you have to go to people's home, it's like a community service. You go to people's home. I actually took up that one too. And if you also want to spread your wings to taking up job as a cleaner, also as a server, as a lot, just a lot in one in the same agency, they are open for such. So depends on what you can carry. So I was open for anything actually. I was open for all because I don't want to miss out and say, oh, there is no job today, and in the sitter job you have to stay home till we have something for you. No, I have to just spread my wings so that the day I don't get a sitter job, I will get a cleaning job. If I don't get a cleaning job, I'll get a server jobs and all of that. So that was why I actually took up that job. So the first few weeks was so difficult for me. Even before I started, my husband was like, no, 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 you don't need to work, you're pregnant. I was like, I need to work. Bible say whatever you find your hand to do, say do it. Is that if I'm correct? Whatever you find your hand to do, say do it, right? And also Bible also said that I didn't want a devil's workshop. So I don't want to be home and doing nothing on my off days and all that. Let me just be useful. You get what I mean? So part of my job is going to people's home. They will assign you to 3 4 homes a day, and you go to their homes to clean their house, wash the toilet, vacuum, clean everywhere. Just a like not a deep cleaning. No, they have the deep cleaning and the light cleaning. So what we do in this agency was actually a light cleaning. The deep cleaning is where you get to scrub the walls, get to wash the ceiling and all of that. We don't do all of that. Those are for the deep cleaner cleaners who are the real cleaners who does that. So house is just the major minor cleaning around the house. We don't even clean walls, we don't clean ceilings, we don't do that. If a client tell us to do that, we will tell them that agency do not do that. So just the light cleaning, just like something you do in your home. You get what I mean? Just that the only difference is you do it in different homes and you get exhausted. But this is something you do in your home, the regular thing you do in your home. So that is actually what we do in this agency. And I took it up. First few days was quite difficult for me, but along the line I got used to it. Another thing is another job in the same agency was going to retirement homes to clean their rooms. In this video is actually a retirement home. They will assign numerous room for you. Like, and they can say, oh, you have 10 rooms to yourself before your shift ended. Make sure the 10 rooms is finished. So depending on how you want to use your time, just make sure that this 10 room that was assigned to you is finished before the end of your shift. So, and that is what we do. In this particular video, I can remember I was actually no on a daily. Normally, when I work in a senior home, like a retirement, it's called a retirement home in Canada. I don't know what you call it in your own country, so but call it a retirement home in Canada. So, a retirement home. Then, if I'm being assigned to work in a retirement home, they usually give me between 8 to 12 rooms every day to clean. So between 8 to 12 rooms. I can't remember how many rooms they gave me here, but I filmed like 5 rooms. I can't remember. I can't just remember, but it's usually between 8 to 12 rooms. So you clean, you change their beddings, you dust, you mop, you just toilet, bathtub, and all of that. That is basically what we do in the retirement home. And some days I work as a server, and what we do as a server is go and serve them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You'll be at the kitchen department. They have the regional chef. You just there to assist people there. So you're just there to assist people in the kitchen. What you do is during breakfast, you clear the table, set the napkin, the fork, the spoon, the plate, set it on the table, and the residents, which are the seniors, the old people, they will come and they will eat and dine with you. Not with you. What am I saying? They will just come and eat on the dining table. That's what I'm trying to say. They'll come and eat and drink, and gist with their fellow colleagues and all that. And you after they leave, you clear the tables, sweep, mop, and arrange their table for lunch. And after lunch, you serve all of them. There are lots, lot of them, more than hundreds. So you serve them, you do the dishes, and you clear up, and set the table for lunch. So for dinner. So this is basically what we do as a server also. So I just did it all. I did it all. This was one of my survival jobs in Canada. A lot of people call this job modern day slavery, where you go, but like I don't know. We see things differently, but I don't see it that way, because I know a lot of people who do this just for a living, not like a survival job. They do it for a living till they retire. I've seen a lot of people who do this for a living. So to me, it's going to be like, why would I call this a survival job when a lot of people actually do this for a living? You get what I mean? So don't my advice, my 2 cents is, when you move to Canada, don't just leave your pride in your home. Leave your shoulder pad and your pride back home. Just come and be open minded, open to receive anything till God settles you once and for all. you know so a lot of people, they and in Canada here, you don't borrow people money here. I wanted to say a lot of people are so humble to borrow, but so full of themselves to do what they have to do to make money. But in Canada, you don't borrow people money, because before the money comes, they spend it. So borrowing you money is not, before you see somebody borrow you money here, it just maybe $5, $10, but reasonable amount of money probably to pay rent or whatever. You hardly see someone borrow you money here. So whatever you find your hand to do. You have 2 hands, you have 2 legs, you're healthy. Why not take up jobs like that till God settles you? Today I work, in fact, I'm currently on maternity leave, but before I signed up for my maternity leave, I was a fraud agent in one of the banks in Canada. Why was I chosen as a fraud agent? Not because I have any banking experience in my CV. I do not have a banking experience in my CV, not even one. But because I've had lots of Canadian job experience, I've had lots of certification. I've taken up a lot of few courses here and there, just to acquire more knowledge. You get what I mean? So all these things put together is one of the criteria. They're like, oh, this person looks competent from her resume. She looks so competent. I feel like she can take up this job. I feel like she can do this. So truly, I don't have a banking experience, but when I was trained to be a fraud agent, yeah, with time it became very easy. So what am I trying to say? Don't leave your pride at home. Leave your pride back home. Come with an open mind. I know bank managers who was a cleaner here, and today in fact, a friend of mine he called me last. He called me 2 weeks ago. He was a bank manager in one of the very very big banks in Nigeria. Bank managers, you even have escorts, like you have like two escorts following him around and all that. When he left Nigeria for Canada and all that, and they started a very humble beginning. The wife was an healthcare worker, the husband was a cleaner, and this was how they started. And what happened today? Today now he's a manager in one of the banks in Canada. As I speak to you now, he's a manager in one of the banks. So don't despise your humble beginning. Don't. Some people are so rigid. A lot of people are so rigid. They just want their thing to go one way, and God, you see that you do it or don't do it. This is the only way I know. No, just be open. Open your heart to diversify. Open your heart to different jobs. You don't know from that jobs through communication. That's where now some of these jobs are communication. I know there was one job I applied for, which I'm still hoping and praying that God will answer me. That job is like a very very big one. How did I get this job? It's through my workplace that someone, oh, look at this job and send the link. Through communication. If you're home looking for a job and you're not working, you're looking for big jobs to do in Canada, you don't take up those small jobs. How will you even communicate with your colleagues to know when a bigger job comes or a bigger opportunity comes? You just be home and pressing your phone and waiting for that bigger job to come your way. So please leave your pride at home when you're leaving Nigeria. Come, everybody, it depends on what you call your survivor job. Some people survivor job could be what is it called? IT. I know IT. I don't know how much IT pays, but I know at least they pay reasonable amount of money. But that could be someone else's survivor job. See, they get that dream job that they wanted. You understand? So that is it. That is it, guys. So please don't despise um on your humble beginning by wanting to, let me start big, let me start large, let me start mighty. I am this in Nigeria, I am this, not even Nigeria. I don't want to just talk to Nigerians. I'm talking to anyone watching this video in your country and you want to move to any country, not just Canada. You want to move to any country of your choice. Just be humble. You understand? Be humble. I don't say you shouldn't have faith. I know faith should also come in. But at the same time, keep confessing it. But at the same time, maybe God wants you to start from small. And that small will pave way for you to a bigger and better job of your dream. So that is just my advice. So this is me doing my cleaning, even pregnant here. I was 3 to 4 months pregnant here doing this. This was in 2018 when I moved to Canada. Yeah, this was 2018, and today look at me. It's not like I'm undermining people who does this job. And one thing I like about Canada is, they don't look down on people when they don't look down at workplace. How do I explain this? They don't look down on people. Okay, let me explain this better. When I was doing this job, there is a section for Kobe where you drop your items, your things, your backpack or whatever you have, your lunch. There is a cubby for each person, and this cubby is open for both nurses, both receptionists, both the director. I don't know the director. No, I don't think director has their office. So but it's open for both high class and lower class, for housekeepers, for anybody. They don't say, oh, housekeepers is going to, this is the section of housekeepers where they're going to drop the items, this is the section of the nurses, because they're higher class and these people are lower class. Where you have your lunch is open for everybody. They don't say, okay, this section is for nurses and this section is for people who are housekeepers and this section is for servers and all that. It's just open for anybody. You can come and eat and clear your tables and you leave. That is one thing I like about Canada jobs. They don't look down on other jobs because they feel like, my job is higher than yours, so therefore I have to, like, your job is nonsense. Everybody matters. Like, everybody matters. If everybody have the mindset of, oh, I can't take up an housekeeper job, who will take care of it? Who will do it? Nobody will do it. Then everybody is, if everybody wants to be nurses or wants to be director or wants to be this and that, those smaller jobs that you look down on, who will handle it? Who will take care of it? Your mom in a retirement home, who will look after your mom if you feel like it's a dirty job and you can't do it? Who will now do it? If everybody have the same mindset as you, who will take up those jobs? Who will take care of these people? When I worked also as a sitter, which as a sitter is like a companion, being a companion to seniors. You sit down with them, you gist with them, you encourage them and all that. There was one particular lady who has Parkinson's disease. I will not forget that woman. Each time I come, I'm always like I feel her pain. When you are an healthcare worker, it takes a lot of courage, like a lot of compassion and empathy to be that. Like, I used to advise people, don't take up healthcare work because of the money. Take it up because this is your lifestyle. This is who you are. Don't take it up because, oh, they pay so well, so I have to take it up. And when you don't feel their pain with them, you're not empathetic. You're just there just for the money. Please don't do that because that's a very, very sensitive job and you're dealing with vulnerable people. You get what I mean? So this job, this particular client of mine then has Parkinson's disease, and she's always in pain. She's always in pain. There is this particular day that she was in so much pain that I myself could not bear it. I was like, are you a Christian? I know she was a Christian. I know she's a Christian actually. But I still ask her, are you a Christian, right? Can I pray for you? Because I need to seek her permission before she goes reporting me to whoever that I prayed for her without her consent. I was like, I just had the urge to pray for her because she was going through a lot. She was in so much pain. Like, I was feeling the pain with her. And it was really troubling me too. So I was like, can I pray for you? She was like, oh my God, I don't know. Does God really exist? If God exists, why am I going through this? She was in so much pain. Her head always banging, her bones is always hurting. A lot is just going on. She's going through a lot actually. And I laid down on her body, and I laid my hands on her body, and as a Christian, I prayed for her. I just declare words upon her. I declare words upon her lives, that whatever that she's going through, that the way God calmed the storm, that same way God is going to calm her body from all the pain she's going through and all that. And before I ended my prayer, actually, this lady slept off. This was the lady that took medication for sleeping medication, could not sleep, and she actually slept off. She slept like a baby. She woke up after like 4 hours. I was like, this is the first time I slept so long. And the pain went. The following day I came to work. This lady, for the first time, she was up and doing. She was like, this is a miracle. Charity, after you prayed for me, look at me. I'm strong. I'm healthy. God is a God of miracle. I was so happy for her. I was so happy for her. This is also part of our job, not to pray, because if we praying, you have to seek consent. But as a Christian, I have to exercise my authority as a Christian to actually end that situation for that woman. And this woman was getting better and better every day. After that, it was really a testimony. It was really a testimony. So this is part of our job. Just feel like, put yourself in all these seniors, all these vulnerable old women. Put yourself in their shoes. And I just love the job so much. Like, working with seniors is one job I love so much. So this is part of all the jobs I did in Canada before I finally get on my feet and know that this is the right path I needed to follow, and this is my career path and all that. So guys, just bring down your pride, like bring down your shoulder pad. Bring it down. Bring it down. Take up that job, because maybe through that job, God is going to lift you up. You understand what I mean? So that's just a word of advice for you through this video. And let this video encourage you out there that is so selective and is so rigid. Let this video encourage you that there is nothing God cannot do. God can lift you from that small place to a higher place. Only believe, only trust in Him, trust in the process, do your best, and God will handle the rest for you. You understand me? You can also check out my other channel, which is Travel with Chama. I talk about video relating to people that wants to travel from as a foreigner to Canada. These are there's some job there, farming job, cleaning job, all these jobs. When you apply, these are employers that have registered under LIMIA, which is Labor Market Impact Assessment. They will, once you apply, send your resume. If they like your resume or like you, they will send you a job offer, and you start your process to come into Canada. And when you work for a period of time, you have a permanent residency in Canada. I've told a lot of people about this ways of coming to Canada also. Now, people I told about this and they say, I can't do a farming job, I can't do this, I can't do that. Come and do it first. Come here and do it first. If you're really, really, unless you're very comfortable in your country, but if you're not, come and do it first. And from there, you see where God leads you to. You get what I mean? So that is just it for this video. I hope this video encouraged someone out there that's, yeah, yeah. All this video encourage someone out there. Don't be too selective. Just do your best and leave the rest for God. Okay, thank you guys for watching. If you watch up until now, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. You can also turn on notification bell on so as to get notified whenever I post a video. And please do not forget to give my video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend my videos to other people. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I am going to see you guys in my next video. All right, bye bye.